I have a question for you. Would you rather get rich quickly or safely? I'd personally probably rather choose to get rich safely. And to do so, it always comes back to learning a high income skill. Over the next 14 days, I am going to land a high ticket closing position and close at least one client, making me a couple $1,000. Now, this means that getting rich doesn't happen overnight, but it's also done safely to the point that it's nearly almost guaranteed. So you have two paths that you're looking down. Let's say number one is getting rich quickly. Now, if you wanted to choose to get rich quickly, it's a 1/10 of 1% of the population that's going to go ahead and do it, and it's going to be quick money in. You don't really grow as a person or build your character or skill set. You just get rich quickly. Maybe it's through an investment, maybe it's through a new vehicle or opportunity, and you're the first person to do something. Now, look down the other path, and it's getting rich safely. Now, this is something that will take years, maybe 5 to 10 years, and you continuously refine yourself and your character traits and your beliefs and your skills. But this path is nearly guaranteed to make you a millionaire in the next 5 to 10 years. So I would go ahead and choose that one every time. Now, looking back across my 5-year entrepreneurial journey and thinking back to when I was a beginner, I used to watch videos like this and think, well, that's easy for you to say because now you have anecdotal evidence and you have a bunch of experience that you can just go show somebody and get a job tomorrow. So here's what I'd like to do to make this video a little bit more interesting. Over the next 14 days, I am going to land a high ticket closing position and close at least one client, making me a couple $1,000. Here are the rules. I cannot tell them any of my experience of being an appointment setter or a closer or a sales lead or CSO. I'm also not going to tell them that I used to run an agency or that I train sales or that I'm even good at sales. I am going to show you guys exactly how you can do the same. And if you stick around to the end of the video, you can literally implement the same thing and get a high ticket closing position this week and use exactly what you learned in this video to go make thousands and thousands of dollars. When I say 5 to 10 to even $15,000, $20,000 months, a bunch of my students are already doing. The cool part is that becomes their new base rate. So now they're focusing on how do I make more from this? But if you guys are watching this video today just as a beginner and you just want to hit your first $10,000 month as a high ticket closer, strap in, sit back, and watch me do it for you. So without further ado, start microwaving some popcorn and break out the notepad, baby, because the 2 week starts today. Let's start making some money. All right, so before we dive in, here's what this video is not going to be. It's not going to be some BS, old repurposed content or masterclass that I've done in the past and I've just uploaded to YouTube. This is completely fresh and new, and I thought this would be a super fun idea, how to teach you guys live how to make money. So check out this list of businesses right here. So HVAC, loan officers, chiropractors, physical therapists, med spas, roofers, real estate agents, gyms, personal trainers, life coaches, business coaches, and many, many more niches. This is what consulting agencies, marketing agencies, sales agencies, customer service agencies, believe it or not, call center agencies. There is a ton of different agencies that help local businesses solve a specific problem. And these are among the most common local businesses that a lot of agencies work with. So for the purposes of me trying to make money in 2 weeks or less, this is what I'm going to be focusing on right here. So today is March 16th. So we got 2 weeks to make, one close to earn a spot on this closer team. So we're going to be jumping into Facebook ads library. And when we do, we're going to be looking for specific companies. What I've already done to save us a little bit of time is I've already sent this message to a bunch of companies that I've been able to find, but I'm going to show you guys how to find this on your own, how to find these companies, how to find good offers, good founders, and basically just know that you're not going to waste your time. Because if you guys do what a lot of other people teach you to, which is go to Facebook and just start looking up, high ticket sales, high ticket opportunity, high ticket closing, high ticket, high ticket, high ticket. There's going to be many, many Facebook groups that claim to be for high ticket closers when in reality, they might be scamming you and having you pay for some training to even get a spot on the team, which they might never give you, or it's going to be some terrible company with a terrible offer and no results. You might be selling people and lobbing them up to a company that just doesn't help them out, and we want to sleep good at night. We're actually helping people and solving their problems. So you want to be particular with who you work with, and I'm going to show you how. So before we do that, here's the exact messaging sequence that I would personally look for if a closer was trying to earn a spot on my team. Now, my agency's been live for over 4 years now. We've made millions and millions of dollars. So a lot of people have applied to work with us because they understand that they could make anywhere from $10,000 to even $20,000 per month by just closing for my company. So I get hit up all day by teenagers and people in their young 20s saying, hey Hunter, I don't have a lot of experience, but bet on me. And here's what I'm thinking as the business owner. I'm thinking, okay, so let me get this straight. I took on all the risks to start the business. I've taken all the risk on to source all the leads for you in your pipeline. I paid $40,000 a month in marketing just to fill you up. I've given you sales training that I charge thousands of dollars for. So basically, I'm putting my time and energy and focus and attention and risk into you just so that you can have a shot. So that doesn't sound like a good value exchange versus this messaging sequence. Name. So let's just say it's Tony or something. Tony, if I set and close my own appointments for you to earn a spot on your closing team, would you consider it? I can start generating my own appointments today. I just asked to use your pitch deck to close and hear your offer and get a link to onboard your new clients. I know you might be wondering if I have what it takes. That's why I won't waste a single opportunity of your leads. I'll generate my own. If I can close one client in the next 2 weeks with my own lead generation and hand off the client to you, would you consider a quick Zoom together to outline how I can earn a full-time seat? Now, this is a huge knee slapper statement that comes across to any business owner as amazing. Old-fashioned American way of doing things. It's not, hey Hunter, will you bet on me and take a chance on me? It's, hey Hunter, let me earn a spot on your team. You don't even have to do anything. Just kick your feet up. I'm gonna go earn it. I just want you to say yes, basically. So the other cool thing is, because you guys are setting and closing your own appointments, you can actually ask for a higher percent. You could ask for like 20, 30% of the lifetime value of the client, because without you, they wouldn't have had it in the first place, and you're just trying to earn a spot on the team. So I've sent this exact messaging to about 20 companies already, and I'm just going to continuously send it to 20 more for the next couple days until I get an okay. But here's how I found some really good companies. So if you guys do this too, you can go to ads library, and I typed in roofers, and I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled until I found a business to business offer. So all I mean by that is, if we look up Super Roofers is actually a roofing company. So we're looking for business to business. Roofer marketers, that's an easy name to tell that it's business to business. It's roofers helping roofers market. So we'll go to their website. So here's key things that I'm looking for. Are the founders looking good? Is their offers looking good? Is their results looking good? Just overall, do I think that I want to sell for them? So results, here's a bunch of client results. This looks incredible. There's a bunch of YouTube. They put a lot of work into this, man. This looks fantastic. They have a podcast, resources, our system. I mean, already you guys can tell this isn't some schmuck company. This isn't somebody in their parents' basement, which is where I started. That's completely fine, but this is a legitimate company. This is awesome. So onboarding specialist is probably sales. It's just funny how they put it. So we're going to message the founders. So we found co-founder, operations director, and marketing manager. So here's who you're going to look for: the founders and the operations director. So I'm going to go find Jim Allen and Brian Niebler. I'm going to show you guys that if we message them, they might even say yes right on the call. So notice I'm actually not going to message the company. I'm actually messaging him. So he's the friend. So I'm going to add him as a friend, and I'm going to message him my sequence right here, my SOP, and I'm just going to change it up so I don't look like a dingleberry. So go back here to Facebook, type it in. I'm going to throw his actual name in, Jim. And here's something that'll really stand me out. I'm going to say, Jim, I messaged Brian as well. So that opening sequence is going to have him open this more. So Jim, I messaged Brian as well. So he's like, you messaged my business partner. What is it about? Okay, bam. And I'm going to break up this message so that it's really easy to read. So I want it to be in 3 paragraphs. Jim, I messaged Brian as well. If I set and close my own appointments, you guys know the rest. Now I'm going to go find Brian. Cool, got him. Roofer marketers, add friend. You can edit a lot out of this in the meantime. So I messaged Brian as well, and I said, Brian, I messaged Jim as well to get him to open it, and then I broke up the messaging so that it's really easily readable. So I'm actually going to go find him on Instagram as well, and then LinkedIn, and then see if I can find an email, and I'm just going to blast them with this opportunity, and I'm going to see what comes up. And then next, what I did is I went back into Facebook Ads Manager, and I found loan officers to see companies that are already running ads to get new loan officers as clients, and I found one. It's called Loans-IO. This handsome gentleman right here. So it looks like they have a really good guarantee. So I'll click Learn More. Cool, they have a landing page. I'm gonna click their page. I'm gonna find out who the founders are. It looks like this guy. So I'm gonna click on their website and I'm gonna find the founder, Casey Gibson. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find Casey Gibson. Same thing in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and email. And I'm gonna go ahead and give him this irresistible opportunity that I'm basically gonna source and close my own deals. So while I sent this message to a bunch of people, I'm gonna kick back, probably play the guitar for a couple hours and just see what rolls in over the night, and I'll update you guys. So in day one, I sent this to about 20 companies, and I'm gonna do about 20 more every single day until somebody gives me a shot, at which point we're gonna dive in a little bit deeper on the niche. We're gonna go into generating appointments and then closing them, and then how you guys can make the most amount of money from it. So I will check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, so a business owner just texted me back saying, sounds interesting. I'd be open for a talk. Said, awesome, any availability, got it set up. Let's give him a call. Let's see if he'll do it. Let's do it, baby.